Hello and welcome back to reading Batman and Joker fan fiction. This is the sequel to my original Batman and Joker fan fiction. This sequel I last updated in 2018 but never finished. I'm reading every chapter until I get to the end and then I'll finish it and then I'll read those. So here we're on chapter 2. Here we go. And it starts out with Joker point of view. Put myself up here. Okay. It says, Joker had woke up to find Bruce wasn't in bed with him. He must be taking care of the baby or something, he assumed. He immediately got up and went to look for where he was. He walked by Lucy's room. She and Bruce weren't there. He decided to check down in the Batcave, so he walked down and saw both of them there. Bruce was holding her as she was falling asleep with a pacifier in her mouth. And he himself was watching replays of the news last night on his huge computer monitor. And then it switches to normal point of view, which should be third-person point of view. I just was dumb back then. Who's that girl? Joker asked, referring to the reporter.
I didn't think you'd be up yet.
Bruce slid a chair over for him to sit next to him.
I know you don't watch the news often, but that's Vicky Vale, another one of my exes. I said I'd be watching the news today just to make sure nothing out of the ordinary was caught from us. Also, you don't have to hurt people to pretend to cause problems. I tried explaining this before you shot Barbara.
Oh my gosh, Batman. I'm sorry, I have to laugh for a second because first of all, he didn't have to randomly mention that was one of his exes, but okay. And also, like, what do you mean he just killed people? Even Barbara, bro. And you're dating him. Oh my gosh. I'm seeing the bad right there, but whatever. It's cute. Batman and Joker is cute. Whatever. We're moving on. I just am thinking about other stuff.
Go big or go home, Batsy. Haha. Besides, I
probably shouldn't say that.
I only shooed Barbara that one time to mess her dad. It was innocent to me.
Joker smirked. Oh yeah, he didn't unalive her. He just he paralyzed her. Yes, because she was in the wheelchair. I'm sorry. Even that I had to remember.
She's stuck in a wheelchair now.
He even just said that.
Who cares? She still helps you on our missions as your oracle sometimes. True, but you gotta ease up more if we keep putting up this act.
There was silence for a few moments until Joker decided to speak again.
So, how many girls exactly have you ever been with? Does it matter? All I care about is you.
Bruce replied. You're all I care about. I read that wrong.
It matters to me.
I guess it does matter to Joker. Okay.
Well, truthfully, I don't remember exactly. Some I was serious about, some were casual dating, some were just random hookups. It tends to be common to go through a lot of different women when you're a single billionaire playboy. If anything, keeping it secret that I've dated you for over a year is more suspicious to the public than anything. I get questions all the time like, why are you still single? And I just say I prefer it that way to get them off my case.
Bruce sighed.
You used to be a man whore.
I probably shouldn't say that. Whoops. Joker laughed.
So what was Vicky to you?
People hearing me read and mess up a little bit are probably like, come on, get on with it.
She was one I wanted something serious with, but we mutually agreed that it wasn't going to work between us. Even when I was younger, I was very caught up in my work and protecting the city. She wanted to be more invested in her career too, and our lives just didn't seem to correspond together the way we would have liked.
Joker knew Bruce had been in love before in past relationships, but in the end it never worked out for him. But when it came to the Joker and the Batman, they seemed to be a perfect fit, which made him happy.
And you?
Bruce sputtered out.
What?
Joker looked puzzled.
How many women have you been with exactly? Well, we were on the subject, that is.
They've spent like a whole year together, and I just feel like this conversation could have happened before, but okay. Joker thought for a moment, trying his hardest to remember.
There are 2 women I ever remember being with. Only 2? Well, I know one was Harley Quinn, but who was the other? I used to be married before I became the Joker and was normal,
in quotes.
I may not remember much that far back. I do remember her and still get flashbacks sometimes. Not full memories, just bits and pieces still linger in my mind of her.
Joker explained.
What was her name? Do you remember why you 2 never lasted together? Her name was Jeannie. All I remember was we didn't live a good life, very poor, could barely afford anything together. She was also pregnant with my daughter. I was gone one night trying to make money and the police found me, and she said she had gotten into an accident. Neither her or our child she was carrying survived.
I had to like scroll a little bit. This part right here is basically a nod at the Killing Joke, because like that's what that storyline was. Everything was silent for a moment.
I'm so sorry, I shouldn't have asked. Nah, it's fine. As you can see, I'm much happier now.
He smiled.
No wonder you went crazy though. It's a lot to try and handle. It's not why I went crazy. Well, maybe a part of why, but I don't think that was why. I don't know. It gets too fuzzy thinking back to my normal days. So you were really going to have a daughter back then? Is that part of why you were so scared of having Lucy here?
Referring to the sleeping baby in his arms.
Probably subconsciously, yes. I understand.
Bruce stood up and handed Lucy very carefully to Joker, not to wake her up.
I have to leave kind of early to work with the Justice League. Will you be okay taking care of Lucy on your own? Alfred is just out running some errands right now, but as soon as he gets back, he can help you if you need anything. God, you're making me a little stay-at-home mom while you run off with your friends and your little gay group of losers, aren't you?
Joker sighed.
This is something I have to do. It's important. I help protect people. Don't think of this as a bad thing. You get to spend more time with your daughter.
Bruce got dressed in his bat suit and kissed Joker goodbye. After he watched Batman leave, he looked down at his tiny, sleepy child in his arms.
Maybe this whole dad thing isn't so bad. Batsy makes it look easy,
he said to himself. Isn't so hard, he makes it look easy. I read that wrong. Then that very second, Lucy pooped in her diaper and started crying really loudly, and Joker freaked out a little.
Never mind, I have no idea what I'm doing.
That seems accurate. That seems accurate. You think you have a baby calm, and then they start screaming their head off. So that was all of chapter 2. My next video will be reading the comments, which there aren't very many comments, so it'll be a quick video. I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see what happens next. But I do see now where Superman comes in, because I threw in the Justice League in this story for whatever reason. So we'll find out. Stay tuned. Bye.